Well, you'll have your opinions on that one. 2 points lost or a point gained. Either way, Sheffield United come away with the 1-1 draw, which keeps them in 6th place, a point clear of Millwall, who had a 2-1 win today over Hull City, and that keeps them in the playoff places, but as I say, just by the single point. Well, the first half, Derek Geary, was, I think, one which the Blades dominated massively. Second half, it all looked for a moment as though it was going to go horribly wrong. Yeah,
I think it was a case the first half we sort of didn't take our chances, didn't go in the lead, and second half we sort of got punished in that early doors, especially with the early goal from Bristol.
Well, let's take a look at the early goal, how it came. First of all, there was a Robinson header for Sheffield United. Here it is.
Yeah, he's got good momentum, and it was a good header. I felt he could have done better, straight into the keeper's hand. Either side of him, it's a goal. And as you say, the player's gone up the pitch, probably Sheffield United's most reliable player. Could have done better there, Basham. The ball's in the back of the net. It's amazing how quickly the ball can go from one end to another, from one chance to another, and the ball's in the back of your own net when really you should be 2 or 3 up in the game.
Yeah, you talk about Iliman Ndiaye having nightmares about his miss in the first half. Well, I think that similarly, Basham's going to be feeling pretty bad about that one as well.
Yeah, as a defender, you expect to do your job, and he is a reliable defender, and it's quite surprising when he does make that bit of mistake, but especially with someone of his experience, and like you said about Iliman in the first half, as he gets older and develops to be a top striker and a top player, he's going to have to take chances like that.
As I said earlier, Sheffield United had over 70% possession at half-time, 72%, and that continued to be the way, really, for much of the game. But Bristol City, having been buoyed by that goal from Chris Martin, Semenyo came close again here.
Yeah, it's amazing. We've gone from 1-0 down to should have gone 2-0 down. I know it's just over the bar, and I think we scored just after this as well, so Bristol City probably be thinking, well, if we got that, it's 2-0, it's a different game like us in the first half.
It was actually a great strike. I mean, that shot from behind the goal showed you just how close it was. And yeah, had he put it in the top corner, I'm not convinced that the goalkeeper could have done anything about it.
No, that was in, because the ball's rolling at you like a good pace. It's great technique to keep it as low as he did, and it would have been a good goal.
Well, you talk about great technique. How about Sheffield United's goal for a bit of technique? Morgan Gibbs-White, and this is one to really savour.
Yeah, he's clearly got this ability. Obviously, Ender's done well come inside. The keepers probably could have done better. It's bounced up in there in typical fashion from Gibbs-White, the type of player he is, and he's flamboyant, isn't he? So that's the type of player he is, and he's got that technique in his locker, and he shows all the hallmarks of being a top player.
That's pretty awful goalkeeping, but I mean, this is acrobatic athleticism and the goal of a very, very confident lad.
Yeah, as you said, the goalkeeper matched his jersey today. He was a bit erratic at times, but other than that, Gibbs.
Erratic's one word for it.
Bit like his t-shirt, but it's the finish is good. You take advantage of them.
Yeah, well, I don't think I'm one to talk too much about shirts.
I was going to say that, John.
I've had a bit of ribbon for this one in case anybody wonders about it. It's got classic cars on it. That's my justification, and it's something I like if nobody else does. Bristol City, they continued pressing. United had most of the possession, but this is closer to the end, and Wells gets a shot which goes just wide. Yeah,
I think he's made the wrong decision in shooting there. He should have laid it off for the other player to have a strike, and so I think we've got away with that one there. But like Matt and Gage were saying in commentary there, I think the second half turned into too much of a basketball game. Regards, you're on a wing really. We had a lot more pressure, but they were still getting chances on the breakaway. Like we spoke at half time, they weren't really affecting the game attacking wise. In the second half, they really came into their own, and they've had a couple of chances which we didn't really get that stranglehold we had in the first half.
So I said at the outset, 2 points lost or a point gained, which keeps us in the 6th place, a point clear of everybody else, and it puts us in the position that it's ours to lose.
Yeah, exactly. But 6 points, I think anyone from 10th Queen's Park Rangers can get that 6 point. I know Nottingham Forest in 5th with 2 games in hand. I think we've got Cardiff on Saturday, which if we're being honest, it's probably a bit of a must win. Then you go into a bit of a cup match against Queen's Park Rangers where they'll be all out to beat us because they probably have to beat us. So if we can get a win there, which ideally we get 3 wins, we're in the promotion race. But I think just point gained, focus on Saturday now, get the victory Saturday and then move on to Queen's Park Rangers. Thanks a lot, Derek. Enjoyed your company as ever. And yeah, make sure you join us on Saturday for the match against Cardiff City. So important. We're on air at 2 o'clock. That's this Saturday, Sheffield United against Cardiff City. And that one really is a must win. So that's it from us for this week and this match. 1-1, the final score. Bit of a shame, but hey, we're still in those playoff places. From Derek Geary, myself and our commentators Kevin Gage and Matt Young and all the team at SUTV Live, thank you very much for being with us and join us again on Saturday.